Hey my beauties. So today's video is going to be a mukbang, however you say it. It's going to be an eating video. And while I'm eating, I'm also going to be talking to you guys about how to find vendors and what to look for when you are talking to vendors and what questions to ask them. Like things like that. So, and today I am eating crab legs. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm eating crab legs, boiled eggs, potatoes, there's shrimp, and I made a little sauce to go with it. And also, I'll be eating some jambalaya with, there is sausage in here, turkey sausage in here, and there's also, I put some spinach in it too. Okay, and I already said my grace and all stuff and bless my food and everything like that. But yeah, so pretty much we're gonna talk about finding vendors and stuff. So I'm gonna tell you a couple tips on how to find vendors. So pretty much, um, a good way to look for vendors. One way is an app called Alibaba. Then you also have AliExpress. There's one called, hold on, let me look at my phone. There's another one. Give me a second. DH Gateway. Alright, so there's one called DH Gateway. You can also hashtag on, sorry, my lash coming off, y'all. But anyways, you can also hashtag, you can hashtag on Instagram vendors, like, say for instance, you want to do lashes, hashtag lash vendors, hashtag lipstick vendors, lip gloss vendors, you know, you can hashtag, or you could Google as well. That's a good way to find it. Um, when you look up these vendors, a lot of vendors, for instance, if you were to go on Alibaba to find vendors, a lot of them are from China, and a lot of them you have to talk to on an app called WhatsApp. Now, WhatsApp is pretty much, okay, y'all. I gotta put my lash back on because it's like getting on my nerves. Hold on one second. Okay. So anyways, like I was saying, a lot of the vendors communicate on WhatsApp. WhatsApp is kind of like, it's like a text messaging. You can video chat, you can text message, you can do video calls and things like that on there. And a lot of them use it to communicate with you. But the thing about communicating with these vendors, it's a lot of work because a lot of these vendors, like I said, are from China. So, oh, y'all, I gotta get a thumbnail. Hold on right quick. Okay, my bad. This is my first time doing this mukbang, however you say it. So don't judge me, y'all. And I'm not editing this out because whatever, it is what it is. Look, y'all getting the raw me today. I'm not editing out. I mean, y'all always get the raw me, but sometimes I edit some stuff out if you know, It's a little all over the place, but oh well, it is what it is. But anyways, so um, when you messaging a lot of these people, these vendors, they are from like China and stuff, and your timing is way off from ours. It's like a whole day difference from us. So when you're talking to these people, it is rough. Like to talk to them because you can't really get the right time frame. So sometimes you have to stay up, like literally. Hold on. Y'all really got to stay up sometimes to like 2 o'clock in the morning to talk to them because sometimes 1, 2 o'clock, like say for instance you're writing them and you write them at like 4 o'clock here, 4 o'clock in the United States. That's 4 o'clock p.m. here, but there that's 4 o'clock a.m. Nobody's gonna write you back. You get what I'm saying? So it can get a little frustrating, but you just gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta stay up late and talk to these vendors. Sometimes you have to, um, you know, just be patient. And it's best to write everything down that you want to say to them. So when you do finally get to talk to them, you have everything in order and you're not, all over the place. So definitely recommend that. Like these people, they, okay, when they write you, they may write you at 4 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes you have to, maybe set an alarm clock or something like that. And I used to get so frustrated because it is a lot of work. I used to get really frustrated um, when I first started my business because no one really wanted to help me as far as the vendors and stuff. And now I understand why, people don't really like to give you their vendors and things like that. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest, it's very disrespectful to even ask somebody who is their vendor. So I used to be really, really frustrated when I would try and ask somebody to help me with like as far as like vendors and stuff, and I couldn't really get any help. But now I understand why people don't like to help you get vendors and stuff. You know the saying, the game is sold, not told. Yeah, that's what that means. That's why people don't want to give you vendors because they want you to buy them. Because guess what? When you looking for vendors, it's a lot of work. People don't want to do the work. They want to just sit up here and think somebody about to hand it to them for free. Yeah, it's very disrespectful to sit up here and ask people for their vendors. Like you have to understand, people work hard for their vendors. This is a lot of work. So okay, but I just felt like I needed to let y'all know that I don't want to go off on no tangents or nothing. But I'm just keeping it all the way real. Y'all can't think it's okay to ask somebody for their vendor and think that you about to get it, cause it's not gonna happen. Okay, it ain't gonna happen. A lot of people not just gonna help you out. I'm gonna point you in the right direction, but I'm not giving you none of my vendors either, unless you gonna pay for them. You know. But anyway, so a lot of things that you want to look for and ask a vendor when you are getting a vendor. One thing you want to ask them: do they have samples? You never just buy to spend all your money buying a whole bunch of a product without testing it out. Always test out your products first. Always. But always sample your products, you know? You never just start buying stuff. You don't buy nothing without sampling it first. That's number one. Even if it looks nice on the picture, ask them to send you videos for one thing. Ask them to send you videos. For two, always get samples. And I would recommend sampling at least three different vendors. At least three different vendors to see which one has the best quality. And when you sample something out, like for instance, if you're sampling lashes, I would recommend you wear them bad boys for about a month or so and see how durable they are. Don't let a vendor pressure you or rush you into purchasing. Do it at your own pace. Take your time, or you don't rush yourself either. Don't rush. Take your time. Do your research. Ask them what is the minimum order quantity or MOQ. What is the minimum order quantity? You also don't want to go with a vendor that has a high MOQ because you want to start off low, especially when you're just starting a business. You want to start off purchasing products low. You don't want to purchase a whole bunch of a product. You don't want to purchase a whole bunch of lashes or a whole bunch of lip glosses or a whole bunch of lipsticks. You want to pace yourself and wait until you get, buyers, customers and stuff. You don't want to be stuck with all that product if it ain't selling, baby. That don't even make sense. And then you're going to be stuck. And then you got all this money on a product that ain't nobody buying. So, I strongly recommend you get a little bit of time. Go with a vendor that has a low MOQ, minimum order quantity. When you talk to these people, you need to develop a good relationship with them. Like, you need to really be talking to them and messaging them and staying in contact so that you build a good rapport with them. You understand how they work, and make sure. Oh, another thing, make sure whoever you are doing business with, whatever vendor you do business with, make sure that they are the manufacturer. Don't go through no middleman because you're going to be paying more money. Go through the main manufacturer. If you go through the main manufacturer, you will come out cheaper. You're going to come out cheaper buying wholesale from the manufacturer because they're the ones who make the product, so the product is going to be cheaper. If you purchasing lashes for $7, that means you're going to have to hike up the prices. And you hiking up the prices, meaning you're going to sell your lashes for way more than what somebody else will sell theirs for. So guess what? Ain't nobody gonna do business with you, baby. Ain't nobody gonna buy no high lashes from you, honey. That's why you gotta make sure that you are dealing with the main manufacturer. Because if you're dealing with the manufacturer, guess what? You're gonna get those babies for cheap. You're gonna get your lashes for a good deal, and you're gonna be able to sell them and profit off of them. You have to make sure you're making residual income. Make sure you're profiting, however you say it, profiting. Tongue tie, sorry, but profiting off of what your product. You don't want to not profit like that. No, that's not how we doing it. It is not even no point going to business if you're not even making no profit at all. But you want to make sure you're profiting off of your products. But yeah, it's a lot, but it's not undoable. There's a lot of people out here doing it. You got to put in the work. If you're willing to put in the work, I promise you'll get there. Building a business from the ground up is not the easiest at all. And I'm going to be the first to tell you because I'm still building and still trying to develop my brand. But I still want to come on here and help y'all, especially people that haven't even started yet. You don't you don't know what you're getting into, especially when you don't have anybody that's helping you and you're really doing it by yourself. It's hard. You gotta do a lot of research. Make sure your business, but you gotta make sure your stuff is legit, y'all. You don't want to be no. You ain't trying to backyard mechanic nobody out here. Now you know we all know how backyard mechanics can be. They can mess your stuff up. We need to assure our customers that we legit and we really about our business, and you want people to take you serious. So you can't be playing around. You gotta get in this game and show everybody that this is what you really want to do. And don't be just trying to start a business because you see somebody else's business booming. Because guess what? You gotta have a passion. Because this is a lot of work. You really gotta want to do this. Like this is really gotta be your passion. This can't be something you just wake up like, oh, I see such and such on YouTube or on Facebook, Instagram, wherever, and they started a business and they making such and such whatever. No, you gotta do this because this is what you want to do, not because somebody else doing it. Because if this ain't what your passion is, this ain't what your drive is, it ain't gonna work. Your business will flop because guess what? You're gonna lose interest after a while. If it ain't really for you, you're gonna lose your interest in it. So that's why I said it's gotta really be your passion. You can't be playing around. And this is 2020. We ain't playing no games this year. Okay? Become your own boss. Be your own business owner by any means. But yeah, you just want to make sure that you do a lot of research on everything. Um, let's talk about when you actually do get a vendor and you want to make payments. Okay, Alibaba, they have. It's good to do PayPal. Of course, PayPal is always good. If you have Zelle through your bank, that's also a good one. Um, and Alibaba, like I was saying, Alibaba, which is really, really big as far as finding vendors. Alibaba is like they have where you can make a payment through them and then they send it to the vendor. So they act as like the third party so that your payment is secure. I recommend if you do a payment through Alibaba, don't don't let them save your information because there is a there's like an option where you can have your information saved on there, or you can have it not saved, and then if it's not saved, then pretty much you'll have to re-put in your information every time you go through Alibaba to do a payment, which is fine. I'd rather do that. I don't like my information saved, but I will say I have done a payment. I have done several payments, actually, not just a payment through Alibaba, and they're really legit. Like some people are like skeptical, but they are legit. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, I had an instant before, and this will tie into the next thing that I'm gonna tell y'all. So I've had an incident where a vendor wasn't able to get my logo on my eyeshadow palettes. So they kept telling me, oh, they kept telling me like, oh, send another file for the eyeshadows. They wanted me Let me scroll down so I can see me a little bit. But they wanted me to send my my logo through another file. I'm like, okay, that's fine. What file do you need? I contact the person that did my logo, and I'm like, hey, can you send me another file? He sent me the file, no problem. He sent me all the files that the lady had listed. I sent it to the lady. Mind you, I had already made my payment. So, yeah, I had already made my payment or whatever for my stuff. And she still wasn't able to get my logo on my eyeshadow palettes. So then she proceeds to be like, oh well, can we just redesign you a logo? I'm like, are you able to do my logo the way that it looks? Because I don't want it redesigned. What are you talking about? Like, I already paid for this from somebody else to do. Why would I sit up here and have you redo it after I just paid money for this logo? No, you better figure out how to get this logo on my products. Like, what are you talking about? So, um, she sent me this picture or whatever. She was like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. We can redesign it. We just got to do it on our machine because our machine is different. We got a whatever kind of machine she's talking about. I don't know. But so I'm like, okay, that's fine. Send me the logo that you redesigned and it needs to look like my logo. I need to approve this. Make sure y'all approve y'all stuff before they get to shipping your stuff out and you okay anything. Make them show you videos, make them show you pictures, all of that good stuff of your logo. Make sure your stuff is right. Okay. So she sent me um, a picture of the logo that was supposed to be my logo that they redid. Well, I'll tell y'all why this shit look like a little kid did it. And I'm not even exaggerating. It looked like a fucking 5-year-old. Excuse my language. It looks like a 5-year-old did the logo. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, this looks, so I messaged her back and I'm like, no, this isn't right. This looks absolutely nothing like my logo. This is always be professional too. I was very professional. I did not use any vulgar language or anything like that. I was very professional. But I'm like, this looks nothing like my logo. This is not okay. I'm not okay in this. You need to do my logo the way that I sent you, or we gonna have to, or you gonna have to refund me my money for this transaction. So she's like, okay, okay, da da da. So she's sending me other ones, and I'm like, no, ma'am, this still don't look like what I sent you, baby. This ain't it. Whatever you doing, this not it. She's like, well, we can only do one color on the logo. We can't do more than one color on the logo. I'm like, oh well, this is not it. This is not okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go with another supplier. This is what I'm telling her. I'm like, thank you so much for, your effort, but I'm gonna have to go with another supplier because I'm not going to change my logo because you can't do it. Because what you can't do, guess what? Somebody else will be able to do it. So I went on Alibaba. I'm asking her for my money back, and she just keep on trying to talk around it. She wasn't trying to get me to get a refund. So she's still trying to convince me to go with them. But I keep giving her chances to send me a logo, and every dang on logo she just sent me was trash, completely trash. So I'm like, no, baby, I'm not even about to play around with you. Go ahead and send me my money. She didn't want to send it to me. I went on Alibaba and I filed a dispute through Alibaba. The only thing they do let you file a dispute to get your money back. The person had about 7 days. I think it's like 7 days, 7 to 10 days. They have to respond or something like that. It's a certain amount of time. I can't remember. Don't quote me. I may be wrong. Can't remember. But it's something like that. It's a certain amount of days they have the supplier that you know, did your transaction with. They have to respond to the dispute or whatever. So she got her manager calling me off of WhatsApp, messaging me off of there, asking what's the issue. I'm like, how can they help me? I'm like, y'all can't help me with nothing if y'all can't put my logo on my eyeshadow palettes. I don't want y'all to make me another logo. Yeah, by any means, be your own business owner. For real. It's all about bossing up. Level up, level up, boss up, and get that bread. And that's what I always say. It's all about the money. I don't care. People be like, oh, money is not. No, it's about the money. Period. But anyways, I know I keep getting off topic. But yeah, when you're talking to these vendors and stuff, you just gotta make sure you really ask them everything as far as how much a shipping costs. Is shipping based on weight or is it a flat rate? And what I mean by as in weight, like if I'm ordering a little bit of products this time, and then I need to order a larger amount than I ordered last time, I don't want my my shipping to get higher and higher based on the weight. Because if your shipping get higher and higher based on weight, you'll be paying all this money. So I'm telling them to. I'm telling the manager like she couldn't. Y'all having issues with reprinting my logo, my design and stuff on my packaging, and I don't want y'all to remake me any packaging. I want my original logo that was specifically designed for me on there. If you're not able to do that, I don't want to do business with you. They just ask me like, oh, let's resolve this, let's resolve that. I'm like, I've already tried to resolve this. They want me to um, cancel the dispute. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing this with them. So what I ended up doing, I canceled the dispute, but after this is what I did. After I called my bank and had them reverse the transaction and refund me my money. Then I canceled the dispute because by then they like, and then they messaging me. I don't know if they knew that I had got the money back because I reversed the transaction. They like, oh, thank you so much for canceling the transaction. Can we? Are you ready to cooperate now? I'm like, I stopped responding because I'm not gonna go back and forth with nobody. What I said is what I said. Period. Okay. Like that's crazy to me. But yeah, so you just gotta watch out for stuff like that too because these vendors they will try you. They will try you for real. Make sure you make them send you videos and pictures of all your stuff. I always let them know, look, I do not authorize you to ship off anything until you get my final okay. You send me what I asked for so I can make sure that this is what I want. Don't just give me stuff. Uh-uh. You gotta know what you're doing. You gotta mean what you say and say what you mean. Okay, guys. Well, I don't want this video to be too long. I'm kind of getting full. I know I didn't really eat a whole lot, but you know how you don't eat all day and you be so hungry and then you get to making some food and once the food get in front of you, you kind of like not hungry anymore. That's what happened with this. So I thought I was gonna be able to eat all of this, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to because I am like getting full now. So, oh, but trust me, this ain't gonna go to waste. We don't waste nothing over here. Believe that. This gonna get ate. I'll just save it for later. But yeah, I hope you guys were able to take some of these tips and hopefully my little rants and raves and all that I be getting into. Then throw you off too much. I try to stay on topic as much as possible with everything. But I hope um, all of this stuff, all these tips and things were able to help you out. Um, please make sure that you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. I hope that you guys um, tune in for the next video. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you are new to this channel, and hit that notification bell so that you are able to be the first to know when a new video drops from my channel. I love you guys so much. I hope you liked my little mukbang, however you say it, and me talking about the vendors and everything like that. I hope that this really, really helped you guys out, because I really, really want you guys to win. I really, really, really want to see us all become entrepreneurs and be our own bosses, and not have to punch that clock for nobody. Make your own money. I'm all about women empowerment. If there's anything that I can help you guys with, shoot me an email, or leave a comment below. If there's any other videos that you would like me to talk about, or anything else that you guys would like to know as far as like starting your own business or owning your own business, let me know. Comment below. Any other videos you would like to see or anything, all that good stuff. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Stay blessed, stay prosperous. Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah. Peace.